Hey guys, I'm RiggyRob, and welcome back to 13 Sentinels. So, last time we were able to finish off the boss of Shibugaki City Battle 5, and in terms of our protagonists, we are pretty much everyone locked still, apart from those that unlocked in Wave 5, but I'm going to try and save them until Wave 10. Again, Fuyusaka is cleared out, Kurabe was almost cleared out, but we got blocked right at the end. And yeah, so far we've got 2 people we can unlock, but I'm going to focus on doing the battle for this session. Try and get up to wave 10. And I have a feeling that will probably lead to like 80% complete on the destruction phase. So there should be one more area after this for the final battle, because that's what it says with Fuyusaka. It says go to the final battle. So yeah, let's go. Shibugaki City, Battle 6, Wave 6. Again, I don't really know why they call them Battle 6, Wave 6, but yeah. So, for this one, we need to have Hijiyama and Miura on the strike team. Right, well, so that's Miura there. So then, let's have a look at levels. I guess I'll take off Minami, and I need Hijiyama. Let's see, I'm trying to balance out people that haven't leveled a lot. So, we want Fuyusaka. Yeah, 12 and 14, that's not too bad. 12, 8, yeah. Miura on 18's a lot, but 13, 14. Alright, well, if that's the case, then I guess I'll get rid of someone that's got 13 levels, which would be Kisaragi. Anyway, so, Hijiyama and Miura are on the strike team. So, Miura, Hijiyama. And we need to clear it within 50 seconds as well. And the other thing to watch out for is there will be many drum mine kaiju. So, if we have drum mine kaiju, we need to have people that can basically pierce through their shields. So it makes sense to upgrade Demolisher on Hijiyama. And again, maxing them out to about plus... Ooh, anti-air Demolisher Blade has been unlocked. But the drum mines aren't doing anti-air, aren't flying, so there's no point doing this, is there? Not for this fight, at least, anyway. But we'll keep going. And then, who else has got? So we've got Hurricane Rush on Sekigehara. He also has Demolisher Blade, so it makes sense to upgrade his a few times as well. They're at plus 4 now, plus 5. And then, who else? Yeah, we haven't got much. Oh, Senshi Gun plus 5 is pretty good. She could probably do with another ability, actually. So let's see. A Plasma Arc Fusion Cutter. It's already equipped. Do you want Jammer Rocket Launchers? Ooh, that could be interesting. Yeah, let's try that. Okay. And then equip. And then who else? We've got Shinonome. She also has a Sentry Gun, so she could do with another ability. But I don't have enough chips. Oh, I do. Actually, do this one. A nice, simple ability to have is always good to have. And then, yeah, so Railgun and...
Is Jiro going too?
Is Jiro going too? And we've got 2,000 chips left, so I guess we'll just upgrade to do... Yeah, we'll do a couple of the basic ones for Yakushiji. So... I don't really know what to focus on. I mean, I'm playing on normal mode, so I don't really think it matters that much. But there's so much you can invest into. Like, each of the pilots have skills. Not all skills can be equipped. All skills can be upgraded, unless they're a passive skill. And then you have the Sentinel upgrades themselves, and then you have the pilot stuff. I mean, I don't think these can be upgraded, but... Like, there is so much to focus on. Like, this is plus 0 for 5,000 meta chips, and it looks like it can go up to plus 5. So, I guess there is really a thing of, if you want to sort of optimize your build and your loadout, you can do it, but it will require playing all of the, you know, the missions again. But anyway, I think this is a good team composition. We've got 6 people, we've got Miura and Hijiyama on the team, so let's go. Area 2, Wave 6. May 27th, 10:31 PM.
They just don't let up.
This seems pretty rough on you, Fuyusaka-san. You okay?
I'm fine. Everyone else is doing their best, so I can keep going.
You need to know when to use your support units. The Guardian types are especially important. They spike the D-Force's threat identification signals. It makes them think it's a high-priority target.
Just in case you've never used a Guardian ability before, because a lot of people probably might not have thought about unlocking it.
They can draw attention away from us as a decoy unit. That can distract the enemy away from us and the terminals. The EMP equipment on the first gens can get us some breathing room too, though it tends to draw their attention instead of diverting it. It can be a risky move. A true soldier faces his foes head-on with pride. I couldn't ask a better chance at glory.
Let's see. So, activate Aegis so the terminal gets destroyed. Battle start. Alright, let's see. So, let's focus on people that can get stuff ready now. Shinonome sentry gun. We'll do a sentry gun over here, I guess, just in case. Because again, we should be able to do more than one. Let's get the interceptors out. And then...
How's the Sentinel?
No, Sekigahara can't do it. Nothing there either. So, let's move out here.
What's the plan?
And then I guess we'll have Sekigahara go here, Hijiyama go here, just for now.
Don't waste any chances.
Yeah.
My turn now.
So just wait for them to come to us. Alright, so now, yeah, not drill flies, hunters, and a couple of, the small ones. Yeah, they're the drum lines, okay. So, Hijiyama, you can go ahead. Oh, he doesn't have a jump attack, actually. I forgot I've taken jump attack off. But, let's see, rush attack can't reach. Ah, there's one there. That's strange. Well, I might as well.
Humanity stands proud.
Alright, and then
Stay calm. Remember
let's
your
see.
training.
Yeah, we'll save the super heavy missile. Do I want this or do I want the railgun? I mean, the railgun's what I've focused on. Yeah, I think it makes sense to have the railgun because that's what we're focusing on, the drum mines. So let's do that. The interceptors can deal with the hunters, I think. And then let's move Sekigahara a bit closer.
Number 11. Moving out.
And then, yeah, she can't do more, so let's do multi-lock missiles.
Did I?
Okay.
Won't get her here.
Unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur. Here it comes.
There we go. Very nice. Alright, so there's people coming to below us as well. Okay, so anti-ground multi-lock missiles. Well, there's a mix of both, really, which is the issue. Ooh, that's interesting. I don't think I've ever used Hurricane Rush because it wasn't useful in the last battle. Let's try it. No, it didn't really attack too many. Yeah, that is a lot of enemies coming into the threat range, isn't it? Let's put a sentry gun. Well, we put one there. Put one here because there's nobody here on this side. And then Shinonome. Yeah, I think have Shinonome support Sekigahara now.
Number 14. I'm beginning movement.
Right, now we'll do the multi-lock missiles. So Shinonomi's moving to the wrong place now, but it's fine.
Got it. Destroyed.
Not throwing away my shot.
Now, try and focus on the drum mines.
Did I get it?
I forget whether the explosions of the drum mines actually do contribute to damage to you as well. Alright, let's send Hijiyama back. And Shinonome. Where's Shinonome? Yeah, she can move over here.
Number 12 moving out.
Beginning movement.
My turn now.
Okay. Let's do this. them in place a bit.
How many left?
And then now we can use an EMP because there's people on both sides.
There's still
Cool.
hope.
Okay. Sure, that should be just enough to reach.
Did I? One down. Kaiju have appeared.
Stay calm.
Right.
Remember your training.
Now. Yeah, there's a good shot that we can try. So back across the other side of the map. Over there.
Take that.
There we go, yeah. So they explode on each other, so maybe they do actually do damage to you as well if you're in the threat range. Let's see. Sure, I can do a Guardian, why not? They're about to come in over here anyway. I mean, they tell you to use a Guardian for a reason, right?
I'm acting like an idiot. Let's see.
Alright, let's see. So, there's just one more left. Ah, the sentry gun can handle that. So, let's send him back over to the side.
Number 12 moving out. Damn it.
Alright, so there's some in. A few more to drop. Jammer? Ah, I can't reach. So let's move her a bit closer on here.
Number 15. Moving out.
Alright. Are they in yet? No, they're not quite in yet.
Don't let up.
Still not quite in yet. So, anti-air defensive flares.
Enemies, but we must win.
Alright, so there's the next set in. So let's do this now.
I won't give up.
Okay. Multi-lock missiles here seems pretty good.
Do this.
Did that do it?
And then, alright, so let's see who's moving where. Hijiyama's moving, Fuyusaka's moving somewhere, I think. Oh, that sentry gun's not doing much now, but oh well.
Here. How do I?
Okay. Jammer, let's go here.
It worked.
Stop the drum line from getting closer. Railgun. I think the railgun should go for the high quad. Yeah.
Here we go.
I suppose I should actually use the super mega missile now. Alright, let's see. Ooh, here we go. Yep, anti-ground multi-lock missiles.
Done. That work? Nothing's
Good.
There's still hope.
Alright, multi-lock missiles again.
Yes.
And
I did
then...
it.
Heavy knuckles? Oh no, I think I want to do multi-rocket launchers actually. Yeah. Although, to be fair, if I'm going to use the EMP, I don't need to. I'm always kind of wary of the expanding circles to say, hey, by the way, you're about to take some damage. But they should be fine. Stun them again. Okay.
Take that.
It's actually going to be more difficult to do this within 50 seconds if I push them too far.
What do I do? I gotta do this.
Alright, and then need to send someone closer.
Number 15. Moving out.
The practice round's over. I'll make it work.
Okay, and then keep going over here.
Number 12 moving Don't let up.
Alright,
How's the Sentinel?
yeah. Over here. I suppose I could use my EMP restoring ability. Well, let's send him
Number
over.
11
I'll
moving
take them
out.
down quick.
Okay. Multi-rocket launchers.
Got that one.
Right, so the drum mines are coming out again. Okay. Can she deal with those by herself? They are just inside, so I think I will do that actually. One more use. Pushes them out. Deals a bit of damage.
Things through.
And then... Wait. Yes, they're armor piercing. Cool.
Got it.
One more left. Alright. And then who's doing what? Alright.
Focus.
Heavy Knuckles can't reach that one. Can I get a back attack? Not really, no.
I'll get him. How's that? Yes.
Right. Hijiyama, you can do the same thing, but with armor piercing. Good hit. Alright. Sekigahara. Let's see. Yeah, being just out of range kind of sucks a bit. Alright. That'll do.
Here goes. Good. Neutralized.
Alright. Wait for it to come back. Alright.
Enemy on the move.
No, not enough. Alright. Let's see. Can just about reach? Sure. 2,000 damage?
Take that.
Yeah,
Enemy
nice.
unit destroyed.
Okay. And then we just need to get rid of that last drum mine now.
I'll just...
Oh, but there's that one all the way out.
I'll take them down quick.
Let's go.
Number 14. We must be getting movement.
Is that going to do damage enough? Hey, just about.
I did it.
Hey, we did it. Cool. Cool. Alright. Turned out, wasn't a problem for doing it within 50 seconds.
Aegis activated. Terminal closure complete. Surrounding 2-kilometer area now fully secure. Ending tactical analysis.
These things just don't stop. How long we gotta keep this up?
If we could activate the Aegis faster, maybe we could mitigate some of our exhaustion as well. Actually, what do we know about this self-defense mechanism?
Universal Control oversees the world through the terminals, but the defense functions refuse to respond when the terminals are under Kaiju attack. The mainframe would go down without even noticing it was compromised.
So when it comes to the Kaiju, the system's paralyzed?
That's one way to put it. And Operation Aegis is about covering for that weakness. The Deimos attacks open up vulnerabilities so they can attack the terminals. We exploit those same vulnerabilities with some low-grade hacking to provoke the terminal's security and trigger the defenses ourselves. The Aegis system activates and the terminal locks out the Kaiju intrusion. If the threat of the Deimos is too subtle for detection, then we simply present a more obvious one.
So this is where the not recognizing friend from foe would come in.
So it's a ruse. Like sounding a fire alarm with no fire to get people bounding out of their bunks. Familiar shenanigans. Isn't that why they used to call you a no-account rascal?
At any rate, that's why we can't activate it until the D-forces are close enough to the terminals.
Alright.
We won.
We did. Okay, oh, that could have gone a lot worse in terms of pilot
I will
damage.
protect you. No matter
Hey,
what.
Fusaka's finally level 10. Lone Wolf. To protect everyone. Used to loneliness. Oh dear. Okay. Yep, pretty good in terms of damage. Drum mine acquired. And the bonus. Tamao's Ohagi acquired. 2 mystery points. Well, I might as well use them, because you do learn interesting stuff. So, what should we use them on next? Let's see. So we have the drum mine, officially called Blasting Excavator. Kaiju with a body like a giant wheel. Once a target is acquired, it uses its rocket engine to spin its wheels and close in on the target at high speed. Afterward, it uses the large amount of RDX-filled explosives inside itself to self-destruct. Okay. Yeah, we'll leave the building stuff. Gas explosion, shootout dream. Ooh, the nightmare. Alright, let's go for Ohagi. Though they're lacking a bit of sugar, these Ohagi that Tamao Karabi made for Keitaro Miura and Takatoshi Hijiyama are still soft, moist, and filled with red bean paste. They were given 5 of each flavor: strained red bean, coarse red bean, and roasted soy flour. Yeah. Ooh, the documents in the nurse's office is actually interesting. Yeah, let's do that one. A document with a photo of Juro Kurabe, but the name on it is Juro Izumi. It says, psyche stabilized via drug administration. The patient is obedient and in general good health. The medication record that Ryoko Shinonome found in the nurse's office that contained the following details. Iori Fuyusaka, nanomachines anchored, memory transplant attempt 7. Ryoko Shinonome, memory separation progressing, 3rd phase, like Juro Izumi, giving personality formation measures. In the nurse's office, A. Sekigahara found the medical records of 3 students, Ryoko Shinonome, Shu Yamaguchi, and Juro Izumi. It stated that Ryoko Shinonome is being treated with 2 types of pills, C0204 and C22, in an attempt to delay nanomachine separation in the brain and enhance her memory link. It's been over a week since she last received a dose. Shu Yamaguchi was administered a nanomachine medication called NM-A8076 once. There's also a note that says 20% transplant rate. Juro Izumi is receiving 2 types of treatment, NM-808, A8075 and B01. He received 4 doses of A8075, then switched to B01 from the 5th dose on. There's a scribbled note that says B01 was synthesized by Tamao Kurabe. Now, it says it was synthesized by Tamao Kurabe, but that could actually mean it was synthesized by the Tamao Kurabe android having been taken over by 426. So, I guess we'll have to confirm that later. The League of Darkness! An evil organization that appeared in Kamen Hero Stranger, a TV show that Nenji Ogata was obsessed with in 2nd grade. They focused on destroying human society and nature, with Chief Evil at the helm. They consist of the machine people, humans that were turned into cyborgs, and other nefarious forces of darkness. And there is a Cyclops creature, just above the webcam. It's a Cyclops, but with a mustache and beard and holding, well, assuming they're holding a glass of wine. But you can't see their hands, so they don't know whether it actually is holding it. But it's a very weird looking alien with a hairpiece and beard. So, alrighty then. Alright, so I'll make a save. And we will move on to the next phase of destruction. Alright, Shibugaki City Battle 7, Wave 7. So, now we need Kurabe and Yakashiji on the strike team. And Miura's got brain overload, which makes sense. So, we need Kurabe, and we need Yakashiji, so they're fine. And then I think what I'll do is I'll focus on, again, people with low levels. Because I know Miura was quite high level. 16, 15, 13. Oh, we need Kurabe anyway. So 14, 13, 11. Yep, Fuyusaka. 14, 13, 11. 14, that's fine. We'll have Minami on 14. I'll replace with Kisaragi. 17 for Yakashiji, but she needs to be there. 16, 17, 15.
Someone's gotta do it.
Alright. Seems decent enough. So let's start making skills better. 30,000 meta chips to use. Yeah, it feels like we've really been doing a lot with Kurabe. So let's do... Actually, let's figure out what's coming up. Various long-range specialized Kaiju will appear. Long-range Kaiju means we need to get closer. Alright, so if we need to get closer, then enhancing the leap attack might help. So reduce the wait time, or the lock-on range? Yeah, lock-on range is good. Okay, that'll do for that. Fuyusaka. Sentry gun's already at +5. We could make it better, but like lock on from a longer distance. Let's try the plasma cutter arc. Yeah, that reduces the wait time. +4. Plasmic Wrecker armament has been unlocked. Launches plasma at ground kaiju, ignores armor and slows movement. Interesting. Alright. Huh. 60 by 60. I guess the... Why would you use this over the other one? It does heavy damage to a ground kaiju. I guess this is... this is in an area. Yeah. So the 15 seconds here is referring to the slow movement effect. The 15 seconds here is referring to the area, which is also doing the slow movement effect. Okay. Well, I don't need to equip it right now, so we'll leave it for the time being. Super large missile! Yes, let's enhance that. +5? Well, she's already got the interceptors at +5 as well. And she can move around freely, so... I think multi-lock missiles... I use the multi-lock missiles quite a lot, so I think it makes sense to upgrade them. Piercing multi-lock missiles. That does seem better. Also slows movement as well. Alright, let's equip that instead of the multi-lock. Kind of sucks that you upgrade abilities to get new ones, but then you have to replace them. I guess you could put both of them on instead. Like if you're not using the shield matrix, you could do it like that. I think I'll do that actually. Multi-lock instead of shield matrix. So I'm not using the shield really. And then 3,000 meta chips to spend. Sure, we could make what should we make better? Multi-lock missiles again? Yeah, seems good. Always a good idea to upgrade the most commonly used abilities as well as the best ones. Alright, so yeah, Karabi and Yakashiji are on the strike team. Let's go.